Good morning, true crime friends. I'm so tired. It's Monday morning. It's Monday, April the 22nd, and my brain is fully not awake yet. Thank goodness for cold brew coffee. Oh, I need coffee. Oh, I need coffee so bad this morning. Listen, I'm of the age category that if you go out on like a Friday night or a Saturday night, it could be Monday and you still tired, child. I'm still tired. I went out. I had a great time. Look. First, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge a couple of people. Number one, on Friday, I went and had tea, pinkies out and everything with my good true crime friend, Tanika from Simply Tanika. We had a fabulous time. Fabulous. Oh my God, she's so fun. Anyway, so, hey, Tanika girl, good morning. I hope you got yourself a cup of coffee. And then on Saturday night, I went out again. Look, I can't be out like this. I was out until like 10 o'clock at night, y'all. You know, I am exhausted. And then we need to talk about South Carolina just a little bit. Just a skosh. I just want to start by saying that it is my personal understanding that one, Will Folks from Fitz News is BFFs with the devil. Now listen, I'm not saying that's facts. I'm saying that is pure gossip, rumor, and innuendo that one, Will Folks, I'm loath to say his name, it burns my tongue, is in league with Satan. But first of all, please don't sue me, Will Folks. I'm just kidding. Second, the one thing that Will Folks consistently does right, and I hate to give him credit for anything, but he consistently hires brilliant women. Brilliant, I tell you, brilliant. And you know who has demonstrated their brilliance today? One Callie Lyons. Listen, that Callie Lyons over there at the Fitz News, child, she has done a story on, what is it called? Unsolved Carolinas that is unhinged about this lady who might have unfortunately unalived her husband by means of a golf club upside the head, child. That story is a mess. It's a whole mess. And she put it out on Friday. Now, listen, Callie does not know I'm doing this. This is not a commercial. I'm just telling you what happened to my weekend. I was listening to Callie's story. And then that adorable little Jen Wood recorded it for the YouTubes. I'm going to put a link down in the description. Y'all got to go listen to this story. A mess. It is delightful. But look, we need to get on to some other true crime. So, Granny Tiffany, you remember Granny Tiffany. Tiffany with the one F who does not like to be called grandma. So of course we're going to call her Granny Tiffany. Tiffany with the one F, because two Fs would be superfluous, has confessed to murder. Okay, so she unfortunately unalived her daughter-in-law in a custody battle. Hey, Grand, listen, if you unfortunately unalive people, number one, that's bad for the grandkids, especially if you unalive their mother. I know this is probably shocking news to you, but she confessed. Heifer, it's not like I'm making this up. She has gone out here in these true crime streets and she's confessed like, I did the thing, but it wasn't just me. It was the Twombleys too, Cole and Cora Twombly and my boyfriend Tad. Okay, so Tiffany just went on down and gave up the game on everybody. Oh, okay, Granny Tiffany, we see you. So she's over there in the jail, right? With the confession already in the books. And then South Carolina entered the chat. Now, this story happened over there in the panhandle of Oklahoma. You know, I barely know where that is, but it's Texas adjacent, which should tell you everything you need to know. But anyway, remember Jim Griffin from the Alex Murdaugh trial? He was dating this lady named Sarah Azari. Okay. They might have a podcast or something, child. I don't know. I try not to follow those people because I try to stay out of South Carolina because I have a feeling it would be bad for my health. All them guns and corruption and stuff. But anyway, Sarah Azari is like up here on the court TV talking about, yes, Grandma Tiffany with the one F because two Fs would be superfluous confessed. But just because she said she did it, that doesn't mean she actually did it. What is wrong with this lady? Ma'am, do you just go out of your way to be difficult? Is that what you're doing? Is that this heifer? I can't with her. Anyway, if Tiffany said she did it, who were you to say she didn't do it? She confessed. Sir, shh, you need to take some shut up classes, some shut up pills. Can I mail you some shut up pills? Because she needs to shut up. But I guess as long as court TV is paying her, she gonna keep running her mouth. Okay. Anyway, hold please. Hang on. Child, it's early. I need coffee. I need me some cold brew. Lord Jesus, I need some coffee. But look, Chad Daybell is back on trial today. Chad. So, Melanie Gibb was on the stand on Friday. And she was like, well, let me just explain to you how I got involved in this unaliving cult where we believe in zombies and all kinds of other nonsense. Now, listen, these were some nice LDS folks out here minding their business, stockpiling their food and preaching unto others and having family home evening, whatever our LDS friends do, making Mormon funeral potatoes because potatoes are delicious. And then they were like, you know what, let's come to a deeper understanding of our Mormon faith. Ma'am, that's great. Go to Bible study, read the Bible 2-3 times, whatever you need to do. They got into some supplemental materials that led them to believe that they could cast out devils. I grew up going to church. Now, I did not grow up LDS, but I did grow up going to church. You know what you was not supposed to do? Cast out devil. Listen, let me tell you something. If you have a devil in you, that's between you and the devil. I'm not helping cast it out. You can't come to my house. You can't eat my Mormon funeral potatoes. None of that. If a friend comes, hey girl, listen, we're gonna get together and cast out some devil. Nope, I'm out. I'm busy. My child is sick. I sprained my big toe. No, I'm not helping you cast out the devil. And if you feel like you have the power to cast out devils, also, you can't come to my house. When I have a little potluck, a little weenie roast in the backyard or something, nope, you're not invited. You can't. Casting out. I wish I would try and cast out the devil. No, I ain't playing with the devil like that. Me and the devil, we not good friends. He need to go over to Will Folks' house. I don't know the devil like that. Nope. So Melanie Gibb was like, so we got together for these castings and we would stand in stand in a circle and say a prayer. And then when the devil would leave, then the body would die. What? You're just going to have dead bodies laying around and stuff? No. What is wrong with, what made them think this was a good idea? They was like, I'm bored here at my house. My stockpile is full. I've already converted all the neighbors. You know what let's do? Let's try and conjure up some stuff and cast out the devil and hang out with our little culty type friends. No. God, they need Jesus. They need Beyonce. They need Tina Turner. They need all of the deities. Something wrong with these people. And then, as a continuation of this story, Court TV, blessed be their name, did the shadiest thing I have ever seen on television. I was living for it. Vinnie Politan over there at the Court TV had one of his correspondents do a dramatic reading of Chad Daybell's book. Oh my God. I have never. Vinny was like, okay, everybody batten down the hatches because this is some filth and we're going to read it right here on the Court TV. Cover your children's ears. And I was like, oh, well, Vinny, I'm leaning in because, I have to see every single thing. But I thought they was just going to read like the stupid parts because let's be clear. All of Chad Daybell's books are stupid. Extra stupid. And so I was like, okay, they're just going to read some of the stupid parts. Oh no. Vinny, who had the common decency to not read it himself, he was like, here's our correspondent with the reading. And this poor correspondent, he must be new. I feel like they was probably hazing him. He was like, and so I, speaking in the voice of Chad, walked into the room and I saw a raving beauty and my loins were on fire. No, I experienced the phenomena known as loin fire. Sir, what is loin fire? Is there a cream for that? Do you get a shot for that? Does it itch? It sounds like it itch. Loin fire? I think you need to see a doctor when you get loin fire. Or he just saying that he got, he was tumescent. Okay, sir. And he was just like, and I was BFFs with Jesus, and Jesus told me it was fine that my loins were on fire and that I could rub my tumescent loins against this lady who ain't asked for it. Now, I'm summarizing. That's not exactly what it said, but it's close. Actually, I think my made-up version that I'm making up right here on the spot as I sit here is better than that nonsense that Chad wrote. He was just like, and so I saw her beauty, but she was wearing 25 layers of clothing. And I thought, even through her 25 layers of clothing, including her religious garb that she wears under her clothes, I knew that I would get to see her kibbles and bits. And I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, What in the Moroni is happening? I do not understand. And then he was just like, I went to her house where I was a guest in the guest room. Sir, I don't know if you know, but a sexy romantic novel usually does not include you being a guest in the guest room, unless that's a very short part of it, because why wouldn't you just go for the straight, the Uchi and the Coochie? Anyway, so he was just like, finally, I left my door unlocked and she came into my room, mounting me with all her clothes on. What? Sir, I was like, I need to cover my ears. Is there ear bleach available for this reading? This was read on Court TV. I was like, Court TV, the shade. I love y'all. Oh, I don't even normally watch Court TV. I'm a law and crime girl, or I just watch like live streamers, whoever they're live streaming. I would just rather hang out with my live stream friends over there at Brandy Churchwell or Recovery Addict or anybody like that. But y'all, that Court TV, kudos to y'all. Y'all get all the stars. And then Chad went on in awkward, strange, boring detail about how he fornicated with this lady who was not his wife, while his wife was at home and her husband was God knows where, probably out on a business trip trying to make money, so this heifer could afford this nice townhouse where she was having you over as a guest. When you was over here you just gonna loin fire up his wife? Also, I wonder, when Tammy got home, she's like, why am I itching like this? What? Okay, I'm not even going to speculate. All these people is nasty. They was nasty. Talking about this was the Lord. The Lord told me that I could Uchi her coochie. And so it was a blessed and sacred thing because we had Uchi'd and Coochied in previous lives. And to that I say, ew, y'all nasty. Y'all going to hell. Yeah, with gasoline draws on, y'all are going straight to Hades. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Y'all are nasty. Last but certainly not least, down there in South America, a lady was taking care of her uncle like she does, because that's what family does, right? Family takes care of you. And sadly, her uncle passed. Oh, that's terrible. And so she thought to herself, oh, my uncle has passed. I should call emergency services or an undertaker or something like that. But first, there's one little errand I need to do. I'm going to pop him in this wheelchair and I'm going to wheel him down to the bank and we're going to get us a loan. Ma'am. You, my friend, are horrible. So I was like, okay, even if she thought this was a good plan, which it was not, did she think that the people at the bank were that stupid? Now listen, I'm no expert on death. God knows I'm not. I'm barely an expert on true crime. I'm not even an expert on true crime. I'm good at the gossip though. I got the gossip on lock. But like death and stuff, nah. But I can tell when I see a dead body. So she wheels her uncle into the bank all Weekend at Bernie style. She didn't put sunglasses on from what I could tell, because in the video, they like blurred out his face so you really couldn't see the depth of his deadness. But he was freshly dead because he didn't smell like nothing and he was still like floppy and pliable. She's like, oh, before the rigor mortis sets in, let's get on down to the bank. So she wheels him down. She waits in line. And then the bank person was saying something. And she's like, oh, he's old. Hang on, I got to explain to. So she's leaning over, whispering in this dead man's ear. And then she's trying to hold his hand to get him to sign with the pen. His head flops all back because he's dead. And she's like, oh, no. He's not feeling good. So she sits up his head and she's trying to maneuver the pen or whatever. Ma'am, what are you thinking? And so the bank executives were like, right. Okay, we're going to need an extra layer. A manager has to approve when you wheel somebody in here who's clearly dead. So we're just going to go get that stamp. I'm going to go in the back. And they were like, hello, policia, come in here because this is a heifer with a dead body. You also going to want to bring an ambulance or the morgue or something like that, because this heifer in here with a dead dude. And she trying to tell us he's alive. He can't hold his head up. Listen, maybe she should have waited till rigor mortis set in. At least his head would be straight. Girl, this is what I need to know. Did they lock her up? Because some places I feel like they're like, don't do that. Please leave our dead alone. And then they just send you back on home to figure out other ways to commit, fraud and stuff like that. These people in the news, true crime, some of these true crime people, they not right in the head. You know who is right in the head? You. you for watching this ridiculousness that I call a YouTube channel. Listen, I need to get on with the rest of my day. I need to exercise. I need to stretch. I might need a second cup of coffee because, child, oh, the struggle is real on this Monday morning. But I testify that that's a little Mormon joke because Chad always says, I testify before he says something. He's an idiot. I testify that you are the very best. And I testify that I want you to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Get down in the description of this video. You can play bingo. And if you win at bingo, I will send you a prize. Until then, y'all have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.